Hello, hello. Welcome to Stop Creating, Start Repurposing. We are still doing the giveaway every single day. You have an opportunity to win. And so you're going to want to make sure that you join us every single day so that you can potentially win an entire year of help for your business. Wouldn't that be awesome? Who doesn't want a year of help for their business for free? Go click the link in the description of this video so that you can get entered in the drawing. Every single day from November 1st to the 28th, you will have a new opportunity to get an entry in the drawing. That's up to 28 entries. So make sure you join us every single day because the entry for the day is only available for 24 hours and you won't get to get entered if you aren't there. So 4:30 p.m. Central every single day from now until November 28th. And then on November 28th, we're going to do a huge giveaway for you to get a year of help in your business. So make sure you're coming every single day. My name is Elise Michelle. I am a YouTube strategist. I am a systems expert. I help with automations, all of the things, but mostly I help you get your story out there so you can connect with the right people without having to be the techie person in your business. Who doesn't need help with that, right? You be the connector. I'll be the person that helps you with the tech and understands the strategy. And then you can just talk to the people you want to talk to and connect with them. So today we are going to be talking all about how you should stop creating so much content and instead start repurposing what you already have. And this is a little bit different than what we talked about a few days ago, which was evergreen content and reusing content. So in that conversation, we were mostly focused on the idea of taking content from one place and then just reusing that exact same content to other places. And I have a whole reason behind that and a whole discussion around it. So if you missed that, go back a couple of days and you're going to find the one that is about evergreen content. That's not what we're talking about today. This is a completely different thing, even though they're very closely related. Today, we are talking about repurposing. So this is taking something that you made for a specific place and then editing it in some way and making it for another place. And the very first thing that I want to talk about is because, I always like to give you 3 points. The 3 points for today. Number one is that you want to recycle. So when you think about recycling, it's different than reusing. Reusing is like I have an empty plastic bottle and I drank the water out of it. And now I've got this plastic bottle. What am I going to do with it? Well, I'm going to cut off the top and I'm going to put some soil in it and I'm going to plant a seed. And then I'm going to put the top back on, put a little bit of water, and that'll make it so the seed starts to germinate before I plant it outside. That's reusing. It is still a plastic bottle. That's what we were talking about the other day ago. The alternative to that is taking that plastic bottle and sending it to a recycling center, and they chop it up into little bits, melt it down, do whatever they do, and then now that plastic bottle becomes, I don't know, some other thing, like a different plastic bottle or a shirt even. They use plastics in some clothing, believe it or not. And it is no longer a plastic bottle. It might be a different plastic bottle, it might be a completely different item. That's recycling. And that's what we're talking about today. So I want to make sure it's clear the difference between these two things because they are two different things and you should be doing both of them. Okay? Sometimes just reusing it and reposting it over and over again, like we talked about about Evergreen, is the way to go. But sometimes you have to actually fully recycle the thing. Okay? And for those of you who are in my cohort, we have a GPT that's already set up for you that you can use to do this. So if you have a video that you've done, you put it into the GPT and it gives you another video about the same topic that you could also put out. It also gives you a blog post and a social media post and all of these things. But each of those pieces of content is actually slightly different. The GPT will even go and find you Reddit threads that you can actually respond to based upon what was in your original transcript or your original blog post. So these are ways to actually change the bottle into something completely different without it being a lot of extra lift and a lot of extra time. So number one, we are recycling when we're talking about repurposing. We are not reusing it. We are making it new. Number two, you have to refresh it. So this is kind of the same idea as what we were just talking about. You have to take it from point A, make it different. We're going to refresh it, give it a fresh coat of paint, and then use it, right? We're not just going to take the exact same thing we did before. We're going to spice it up a bit. And then that's going to make it different for the new platform. And then the third thing is reposting. So, right, I talked about reposting a moment ago. Both things that you are reusing and things that you are repurposing can be reposted, meaning you post them more than one time. So you can do the same thing we talked about the other day ago with anything that you revamp and post it today and then post it 6 months from now. And if you want to know more about the time period between those, go back and watch the other video because I talked about it there. But so today it's all about repurposing. So what have you already created? Do you have a video that's sitting in your Google Drive or on your computer that you could turn into a blog post? Or the other way around, do you have a blog post that you could turn in to a video? Do you have a post that did really, really well that you could tweak a little bit, make slightly different, and then repost it again? Can you recycle it and turn it into something else? So the takeaway from this is very similar to the takeaway that we had when we talked about evergreen content and reusing. And that is you want to create once and then take that creation and make an easy way to change it, to do it different, to reuse it, to repost it, to recycle it. Repurpose, recycle, reuse often and create less often. That's the goal. Because what that does is it gets you off that hamster wheel of constant content creation where you never get to take a break. And instead, you are building a system that allows you to take breaks all the time. And you never have to be stressed about putting the right stuff out there because it is always going out there because you have the system set up. So I want you to think for today, I want you to think about one thing, one platform or one piece of content that you know you have that you know you could turn into something else. You take that thing, you make it a social media post. You take that thing, you make it into a blog. You take that thing, you make it into a video. And I want you to actually spend some time between today and tomorrow thinking about what that piece of content is for you. And then make a plan, put it on your calendar when you're going to do your repurposing. Because it's really important to save yourself time by setting these things up. And then the same thought that I leave you with every single time. Please do not wait until it's perfect. There are people out there waiting for what you have. And every single time you pause and wait for the next day, you're preventing them from getting your help. You don't want to do that. So here's my illustration for today. I want you to think about ice cream. Right? Who doesn't want to think about ice cream? I mean, right? You're all going to have to run out and get ice cream after this video, by the way. The base is the same. Ice cream is ice cream is ice cream, but there's lots of flavors, right? And speaking of lots of flavors, I want to know who is here. What flavor of person is here? Drop something in the chat. Tell me what you do. Give me a hashtag live. Give me a hashtag replay. Tell me who you are. What flavor of ice cream are you? Okay? So same thing here. Content. The base is the same. Ice cream is ice cream, but the flavors change. And we have opinions about flavors, just like we do about, say, social media platforms or places that you can publish your content. Maybe you like chocolate better. Maybe you like strawberry. Maybe you're a rocky road kind of person. Those are all still ice cream. And what we can do is we can take that base, that starting point, whatever it is for you. If you love to blog, then your blog. If you love to make videos, then your videos. If you hate all of it, but you're still doing it, whatever the thing is that you're doing, take that ice cream flavor and make it something more. So instead of just having strawberry, have your strawberry and add some chocolate on top, and now you've got strawberry with chocolate drizzle. And now that strawberry with chocolate drizzle can go on Facebook, and the strawberry was originally on Instagram. And so we're going to flavor it up. We're going to spice it up. All ice cream is different. The platform is just the flavor. Your content is still the same. You're saying the same message, but we're going to switch it up so that it is more interesting and so that more people will be drawn in. I personally, not super fond of Instagram, but there are people who love Instagram. And by putting my stuff on Instagram, they get to get my stuff in the flavor that they like best. And so that's what today is all about. It's about repurposing. I haven't been looking at the chat, so let me just glance there real quick. Patricia, so good to see you. Patricia says she loves it. She's here live. Coffee ice cream for the win. Sunburst Debbie says chocolate for real. So I am 100% with you guys. Those are awesome. I actually can't have coffee ice cream because I have problems with caffeine, but I like coffee. I almost at a coffee shop. Sorry, now I'm on a tangent. That is all I have for you today. Did you guys go and enter the drawing? Because I can see that you're here, but did you enter the drawing? Because you need to enter the drawing every single day so you can increase your likelihood of winning. Because I want to bring people in that I can help. So before I let you go, I know I've always promised that this will be 15 minutes or less. So I still have 2 minutes. So you stick with me for 2 more minutes. If you're going to stick around, say me. I want to give you a little bit more details about what it is that I do exactly. So first of all, if you've never had a one-on-one conversation with me via Zoom, I give a 15-minute consultation to anyone who wants one. Just one, and it is completely free. And you can do that by going to myscheduledbiz.com/coffee. And I'll drop the link in the chat in the description because it's not there right now. So if you want to talk to me about the best way to make your business run, so if you want to talk about how to set up systems so that you don't have to be on the constant content hamster wheel, if you want to talk about how to use video to reach the right people, if you want to talk about how we can set up a platform that basically has everything done and ready for you so that you don't have to deal with building websites and emails and all of that rigmarole, you can set up a call with me by going to myscheduledbiz.com/coffee completely for free. I will talk with you about how I might be able to help you or what tools and things you might already have that you can use in a different way to make it work for you. That's the number one thing I want to talk to you about. So then second, the video biz cohort is a really, it's a passion for me because I absolutely love helping people share their passion. And I know that I'm really good at some of these things that other people are really bad at. And the cohort allows you to come and talk with me and ask your questions every single week. You have access to trainings about how to use video and YouTube. We do a monthly training based upon kind of where you're at and what the next step is that you need to take. And then we do a monthly challenge to make sure that you are consistently reaching out to your people and growing your business. So the cohort is my favorite thing to do because I love talking with you guys face to face via Zoom and help you and see your businesses grow and see how you grow just as a person from implementation and taking steps forward. And that is where I find people have the most success. I also have some other things. So I have a challenge that I do every single month where I help you create a massive amount of content in just a few hours. That is a course. And then you get to join me on a live call to ask questions. It's like a one-off. I also do done for you things. So if you know you want to have YouTube, but you don't want to deal with all the stuff, that's something I can do for you. And high level is a system that I recommend very, very much that you might want to do. And then in addition to all of those things, I do offer one-on-one consultations and strategy sessions as well. So if you're looking for someone to step in and help you figure out how to just do what you love so you can step away from some of the stuff that you don't love, or if you're not in a position to hire someone to do that, how to make this stuff less so that you can spend more time over here, I would love to help you. We should connect. Make sure you come every single day so you can get entered to have that strategy session and the ability to join us for a whole year in the cohort and get help. I want to thank you so much for being here. I cannot wait to connect with you guys tomorrow. I am so glad that we get to live our dreams together every single day. Bye.